Welcome to Psyche Forge, the place where we forge a stronger psyche from the depths of the unconscious. Today, we dive into one of Carl Jung's most powerful tools, shadow integration. If you've ever felt that something inside you sabotages your best plans, relationships, career, or daily happiness, it's likely your shadow in action. Jung called it the dark side of the personality, that hidden part we repress because we fear its power. But beware, the shadow is not an enemy. It's your missing puzzle piece to wholeness. In this video, I'll show you 5 practical steps to integrate the shadow in 2025. This is an abstract theory. It's real advice you can apply today, with examples from life and exercises. If you implement them, you'll gain deep self-acceptance, freedom from inner conflicts, and authentic power. Pause for a moment. Are you ready to look into your darkness? Let's begin. Step 1. Identify what you're hiding. Jung said, everything that irritates us about others can lead us to an understanding of ourselves. The shadow is the traits we repress, anger, laziness, jealousy, because they don't fit our ideal self. Real advice: make a list of 5 to 10 traits you hate in people around you. For example, if a lazy boss infuriates you, check where in your life you avoid effort. Perhaps scrolling hours on social media instead of acting, or jealousy about a friend's success shows your own fear of risk. Example from life: a woman who hated selfish colleagues discovered her shadow was a repressed need to set boundaries. She always said yes, leading to burnout. After identification, she started saying no and gained respect. Exercise: grab a notebook or app like Day 1. Spend 15 minutes in the evening. Write, I hate an other's trait because of myself, how it manifests in me. Pause. Do it now before moving on. This is the first step to freedom. Without identification, there's no integration. Come back tomorrow and see how you feel. Step 2. Admit the shadow without judgment. Jung warned, until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate. Admission is an act of courage. You accept that the shadow is part of you, not a monster. Real advice: speak out loud about your dark traits. Stand in front of a mirror and say, I admit I'm lazy at work, and that's okay. It's part of me that needs rest. Or write in a journal, my jealousy about others' successes shows I'm afraid of my own potential. I accept it. Repeat daily until it stops hurting. Example from life: a man repressing aggression, I'm always calm, had outbursts of anger at home. After admitting, I have aggression in me and it's normal, he channeled it into sports, gaining control and better relationships. Exercise: every day for 7 days. Admit one shadow trait before bed. Ask yourself, what does this trait want to tell me? Track emotions. After a week, you'll notice relief and less self-sabotage. Pause. Imagine doing it. It works in real life. Step 3. Dialogue with the shadow like a friend. Jung proposed active imagination. Imagine the shadow as a character and talk to understand its motivations. Real advice: close your eyes, visualize the shadow, e.g., a dark version of yourself in a mirror. Ask questions. What are you afraid of? What do you want from me? How can I help you? Write down the answers. It's not madness, it's internal dialogue. Example from life. A woman with shadow jealousy imagined as a hungry child. It said, "I fear lack, so I want more." She responded, "I give you space." She stopped comparing herself to others and focused on her own goals. Exercise 10 to 15 minutes daily. Sit in a quiet place, breathe deeply, inhale for seconds, exhale 6 seconds. Dialogue. If the shadow is silent, ask again. After a week, you feel a connection. Pause. Try 1 minute now. What does your shadow say? Step 4. Integrate the shadow in daily action. Jung said, "Integration is the process of becoming whole. Understanding is not enough. You need to act." Real advice. Choose one shadow trait and use it consciously in a safe way. For example, if you repress aggression, use it in negotiations. "I don't agree with these terms," or sports, boxing, running. If laziness, allow conscious rest but with a limit. 1 hour of laziness, then action. Example from life. A man with shadow selfishness started setting boundaries at work, stopped taking overtime for free, gained promotion and balance. A woman with jealousy turned it into motivation, started a course she envied others, achieving success. Exercise. Choose a trait. Do one small action daily, e.g., today I use aggression to say no to friend. Track in a notebook. What changed? After 7 days, more energy and less internal conflicts. Pause. Plan your action for tomorrow. Step 5. Maintain integration as a habit. The shadow doesn't disappear once and for all. It requires ongoing vigilance, like a muscle you train. Real advice. Weekly review your shadow journal. Write what new you discovered. Meditate 5 to 10 minutes daily. Hello, shadow. What do you bring today? How can I integrate you? Read Jung, Man and His Symbols, or listen to podcasts on depth psychology. Join an online group, e.g. Reddit or /Jung, for discussions. Example from life. A person after integrating shadow aggression started a journal, avoided burnout at work, built better relationships. Another with jealousy made a habit of turning it, gained new hobbies and friends. Exercise. Set a phone reminder for weekly shadow check-in, Sunday evening. Monthly assess progress. What changed in my life? This is your weapon for 2025 and beyond. That's the end of our guide to shadow integration. Jung said, "One who looks outside dreams. One who looks inside awakens." If this helped, subscribe, and comment. My shadow trait is... Next film, Adler's Inferiority Complex Explained. See you awaken.